Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's, I want to talk about yung topic na yung pagbabalik ng cancer or yung tinatawag na recurrence. Recently, kung nabalitaan nyo, merong isang sikat na personality who lost her battle to cancer. Diagnosed and treated, gumaling siya, declared na okay na siya. However, after few years din, bumalik ang cancer, and ito ay unfortunately nag-metastasize sa ibang bahagi ng kanyang katawan, or yung tinawag na metastasize is kumalat, ganyan. Now, I want to talk about this topic kasi I remembered when my doctors told me na 90% ng mga na-diagnose ng breast cancer ay gumaling within 5 years. Naka-receive ng treatment, nakapag-surgery, and mga ganon. However, after the 5th year, dito bumabalik yung cancer. And minsan, mas worse pa kasi, yun nga, nagme-metastasize. Bakit ko ba gustong pag-usapan ito? Kasi, for those of you na nanonood na ng aking mga videos and taga-subaybay ko na, most of you are also diagnosed with cancer. And this is the message that I want to send para sa ating lahat. Once you get cancer, things will never be the same. And things should not be the same. Ang ibig kong sabihin dito ay kung ano yung bagay or kung ano yung lifestyle na meron ka pre-cancer, hindi na ito yung dapat na mga bagay or lifestyle na magkaroon ka during treatment, and most especially after the treatment. Kasi sometimes, yun nga, 'di ba? May mga nagtatanong lagi, "Ma'am, are you cancer free na po? Ma'am, gumaling ka na po ba?" Well, in fact, that lagi ko rin sinasabi, no one is cancer-free. Lahat po tayo ay may cancer cells sa katawan. So, technically, hindi natin pwedeng i-claim na cancer-free na tayo. Diba? Ang mga cancer cells, natutulog lang yan, nag-hibernate lang yan, at nag-aantay lang yan ng mga tamang pagkakataon upang sila ay makapag-form ulit ng tumor at makapaghasik ulit ng lagim sa ating katawan. Yung mga bagay na na-share ko na sa mga previous video ko, if you haven't seen any of those, I hope na you'll take time to watch those para unti-unti, kumbaga ma-incorporate sa lifestyle mo yung mga bagay na pwede mong gawin to control and fight cancer. Kung hindi na sila, kumbaga, hindi mo na sila mabigyan ng chance na dumami, mag-form ulit ng tumor or atakihin ang iyong other parts of the body. Once you got diagnosed with cancer, it should be a commitment na magkakaroon ka talaga ng lifestyle change. Hindi mo na pwedeng kainin yung mga masasamang pagkain na kinakain mo dati. Hindi mo na pwedeng i-deprive yung sarili mo with enough rest and yung quality of rest na kailangan mo. You should be having quality rest every day. And hindi mo na rin pwedeng gawin yung mga bagay na alam mong hindi makakatulong sa katawan mo, like mga vices, mga alcohol or cigarette. Hindi mo na rin pwedeng i-keep inactive ang katawan mo. So you have to move a lot or you have to move more compared doon sa dating, kumbaga, inactive lifestyle na meron ka. We want to avoid the recurrence of cancer. We should be having this commitment to ourselves na hindi lang ito yung first year of cancer, and kapag lumabas na yung mga test results mo or laboratory result na okay ka na, kumbaga, tumor marker test mo, okay, PET scan mo, okay, hindi yon mag-guarantee na okay ka. Just recently, I talked to my doctors yung sa tumor marker test ko, looking good nga daw, but I still have to watch out for what I eat. Kung magkakaroon man ako ng cheat day, I just have to make sure na hindi yon, kumbaga, magti-trigger na mapadalas ang kain. So, the message that I want to give to everyone diagnosed with cancer, kapag daanan nyo na yung cancer treatment, please, tuloy-tuloy nyo lang ang pagdidisiplina sa sarili. Palakasin ang immune system. I hope na nakatulong itong video na to. If you like this video, please give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe now. And click that notification bell para mano-notify ka whenever I upload new videos. And until my next one, bye!